How's everyone doing? It's JK Graphics here again. I'm basically just going to show you guys step by step how I just made this very basic career points graphic. So first things first, you just want to go down to your rectangle feature, which is going to be right here. You're just going to drag a rectangle right over the canvas, and you're going to make the color you want it to be. I made it the color green because that's the team color. Next, what I did is I imported my team's logo, kind of just dragged it down to the bottom right, and basically you just want to go up to filter, you go down to blur, and you're going to go to Gaussian blur, and you're going to add anywhere from 3 to 5 pixels with a Gaussian blur, because if you add too much, the picture's going to become distorted, you can't really see it that well. So next, I added my text feature. I use the text impact regular, and this is how many points you scored over a career, so we imported that right over the canvas. What I did is I just make sure both sides are stretching out over the canvas. And what you want to do is add your next set of text, which is the last name of the player as well as the number. So for this in particular, it is FabFeltScript bold. So you just type the last name out, then you go up top in another layer, type the number out. And what you want to do with the last name text is you want to just highlight it, and you want to go up to your top right, and you just want to hit Fox Italic to make it an italic font. Then what I did is I imported our team logo, also imported the Nike logo because we're affiliates with Nike, and just added that at the top. Pretty basic feature. Then when it comes to the player images, you want to import your player image. You want the first one to be relatively large. You want it to stretch out under the canvas. Then when it comes to adjustments, what I did is I went to filter, camera raw filter, and basically what I did was add exposure, added a little bit of contrast, added the highlights, decreased the shadows, added the whites, decreased the blacks. I also increased the vibrance of this just to enhance the skin color a little bit. Then with texture, I added a little bit of that, added a little bit of clarity. Then I went down to detail, went to sharpening, increased the sharpening to around 30. With all these adjustments, you don't want to add a drastic change to it because it's going to affect the overall look of your design at the end. Add just a little bit. I recommend mostly 20s and 30s. So that is with that. Then how I got this to become kind of green is you go down to your half circle down here, and you're going to go to color balance, and basically what's going to happen is it's going to pull up midtones. Then with the midtones, I just added to the greens and I decreased the cyans, and that's how I pretty much got the green on that. Then with the second player image, I did the exact same thing, all the same adjustments, camera raw filter wise. With this one though, I did mess around a little bit with the color mixer, and what I did is I increased the reds and the green, not the greens, the oranges on the saturation part. I went over to hue and I decreased the reds and the oranges just to make the skin color pop a little bit more. Then what I did here is I used the text font impact once again, the same one I used for the number text. And I just added career points, and I made it curved a little bit just so it kind of goes along with the 7 here. Then what I did with the captain text down here, this is once again impact. I did not stretch this across the canvas. What I did is you have to go to your text function, go to where it says VA. This is going to be the individual letter spacing. I put this on 3000, so it kind of stretches evenly across the canvas and adds a nice little feature to it. Then what I did next is I held down Shift on my computer. You click the first layer, scroll all the way down to the bottom layer. Then what you want to do is hit right click. Then you're basically just going to duplicate your layers. And all the layers are going to duplicate. You're still going to have everything shifted, everything combined. Then what you're going to want to do once you have all those layers combined is just hit, I actually have to do this again. You're just going to hit merge layers, and it basically is going to merge into one whole image. And this is what this is right here. Then with this copy, all we did was we went back to our camera raw filter, and we basically just went down to grain, and we added grain, and we also added a little bit more of texture and clarity, and we did decrease our saturation just a little bit because I wasn't too fond of how much green was on the canvas from before. And that's pretty much it. It's a very basic design. It's a very popular design. This specific design is actually seen on the Eastern Washington men's basketball team's Instagram page. So this is where I got my inspiration from. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I drop content every day. So see you guys in the next one. Thank you.